Hello there, Sarah from 17 once again, introducing you to my Uncharted 3 crushing difficulty video walkthrough. This is the second part to Abducted, and right then, if you've got a gun that has some distance on it, you will win that fight a lot quicker than I just did. And this sequence coming up, this firefight in a moment, sucks. It sucks a lot. This is hard, this one. And it's hard because they put a bunch of enemies 5 yards from you and expect you to fight, and it doesn't work that way on Crushing. On Crushing, you just get your shit kicked. And what you're going to do here is, my original strategy for this area failed. It worked on hard, but it didn't work on Crushing, so I had to adopt it. But luckily enough, if you carry the grenade launcher into this area, like I have done, you will have a big advantage over these guys, because it's going to be about 5 or 6 normal soldiers, a shield guy, and a heavy. So there's your shield guy. If you hit him right with the grenade launcher, it will kill him instantly. The armoured guy will take 2. But once you've killed the armoured guy and the shield guy, this fight is then simple. The only problem with it is, it can be a lot more difficult than it looks right now. This is a deceptively challenging fight, and you need to be real careful. But keep on cleaning dudes out, keep on, doing the biz, but make sure you stay in cover as best you can, because you never know where they're going to come from. I think... oh no, that's just a standard guy. I've got the Rafika. There's the heavy. He's just turned up. He's probably got a shotgun, because they've all got him, and 2 grenades kills him. And what you want to do now is, don't get too confident, don't run out thinking you've done it just because you've killed the tough guy, because you might get taken out. But just stay in cover, stay smart, don't rush any of it, let the enemies come to you, or at least announce themselves before you try and kill them. And then as soon as you've cleared it out, pick up the spoils of your victory, and that is the last challenging fight of this level, until you get to the docks, where you have to go onto a boat. But that's more annoying than it is challenging, so I wouldn't really count it anywhere near as tough as this one. And now that that fight is over, make sure you swap your weapon out for something better, because you don't really need the grenade launcher anymore, and chances are you won't have much left in it anyway. But then you can just continue to do some of the platforming and some of the more vertical combat that's going to be coming up. So I'm going to talk about some different things for the moment, because this is a long video and there's not too much challenge in it. The first one I'm going to talk about is I officially became a murderer a few seconds ago, and if anybody does not like cruelty to animals, then you're probably not going to like this next sentence. But I just killed a spider. Or should I say, I gave a spider a burial at sea, which is flushed the bastard down the toilet, if you don't need a translation. And I was just thinking, I don't like spiders, so I do apologise if you do. It's just this dude was crawling up the wall behind me where I sit in my chair, and I don't take kindly to that. It's trespassing, and I don't like it. But it makes me think. A spider, when you think about it, it's a hunter, it's a predator, and it's really good at what it does. And all it exists to do, aside from fuck other spiders and make spiders, is to hunt and to clean. Because what they do is they're hitmen. They're the hitmen of your house. They clean all the smaller bugs, all the crap, all the little insects out of any place that they are. They are the big fish to go and eat the little fish. And if they're these massive, fucking Agent 47 with 8 legs kind of characters, how the hell do they put themselves in these precarious spots where you'll turn a light on and there'll be one of them trying to sneak his way through your room? And it's like, dude, I can see you. Just because you're standing still doesn't mean I can't see you. Come on, man. You're tiny. I'm huge. Run. You'd run. If I saw a T-Rex, well, T-Rex doesn't work because standing still does work on them. But if I saw, for instance, I don't know, a super T-Rex with perfect vision that can see me when I'm standing still, I would run. And spiders should run too, because as much pride as they've got, we're bigger in every conceivable way. Especially English fucking spiders, because they're crap. They can't do all. They just sit there and start writing an angry letter at you. But I just don't understand it. If I was one, I like to think, as soon as my danger sensors start tingling, that I'd fuck off. But apparently in nature, standing still is almost as good as a sawn-off shotgun. But it just makes me wonder. And this section's quite easy. Do you see that thing in front of me with the red handle? That means that I'm going to get attacked when I jump across here. This is one of the vertical cover points. This is when it's going to kick off. So just be aware of that fact and accommodate for it and kick some ass. But I've had a couple of ideas for videos, and I know I shouldn't be having ideas when I'm at the busiest I've ever been on YouTube and I've got all my fucking social life impeding things. And I've already got that many series on the go that I should really be making more videos too, because I haven't done a Call of Duty commentary in ages, and I've got a stack on my hard drive to commentate over. I haven't done any more Gears ones in a while. I haven't done any more zombie gameplay. I still haven't talked about my holiday, which I said I was going to do, and I got back at the end of August, which is like 3 fucking months ago. But I had this idea of doing some spoken word stuff, because I write a hell of a lot of shit down, and because I've added monetization to my account, it's made it so the content that I put up is a little bit restricted in what it's got to be, because unless I've created it or unless I'm doing something to it that's mine, I can't use it anymore. And I'd have to put it on a separate video, and at this moment in time I want to start doing creative and different things. So by spoken word, I just simply mean reading some shit that I've written, maybe of a gameplay, maybe just of our intros, just this idea of doing something a little different. And I don't know if I'm going to do it, but I'll probably test the waters and see what reception it gets, because I've got a whole bunch of short stories and scripts and screenplays and all sorts of shit that I've written that I think are pretty good, and it might be interesting to have like a kind of like an audio book / installment based series running, to break up the monotony of guides and commentaries and things. I don't know, I'll have to see, but I'm constantly thinking of new things to do, and if anybody's got any suggestions, feel free to drop some, because I'm always up for doing something new. Some videos that I do have planned that will be coming after the Modern Warfare 3 guide is I'm probably going to throw up a Call of Duty 4, a Black Ops, and a Modern Warfare 2 commentary, just to put it out there, because I've not put any up in a while. I'm going to be doing a multiplayer tips video for Gears, just to give some new players some ideas of a couple of things to do and don't when they're in certain situations that they might not know, that I've learnt from playing Gears 1 a lot, and it translates to Gears 3, so that's cool. And I'm going to be doing a zombie video. I've already got the gameplay for it, I just need to commentate over it about what I did in France when I went on my holiday, because I mentioned I was going to do it. So they're the ones that are going to be following in between things. And when Modern Warfare 3 drops, along with the guide, I'm going to be doing all the Spec Ops for that game. I'm going to be doing a lot of multiplayer commentary, so hopefully you'll be looking forward to them if you're into the Call of Duty stuff that I do. And just doing as much content as I can from the game. I'm probably going to do some of the Batman challenges, because the combat challenges are easy, and if anybody's struggling on them and they need a video to see it done, I can throw them up very quickly, because I've got to the point now where with any character I can do every single one of them first try. They're not that bad. There's so many enemies, it's almost difficult sometimes to not get the scores, but the Predator ones are completely different. I think the challenges on Arkham City are ridiculously challenging. They seem to want you to do the most random luck-based bullshit stuff. It's really frustrating, and I had no problem with the Predator challenges on Arkham Asylum. I thought they were fun. They were just a case of patience and timing. On this game, there's one where you've got to stun a guy with gel when he's collecting a weapon from an ammo crate, and I've done it twice, and both times it hasn't registered, so I'm either doing something wrong or the game's just fucking broken. And it's just really frustrating when you spent 20 minutes doing the first 2 challenges and then you can't do the last one and you end up dying or something because somebody got a lucky shot off, and it's really frustrating. Like I got the one on Mr. Freeze level where I did everything except for the above ledge takedown or something, and I did everything that I was told to do to get this takedown to work, and it just never gave me the prompt. And I was doing it for about 20 minutes until I finally just said fuck it and turned the game off. But I never had that problem with the old one, and this one is kind of pissed me off. The old game, the action challenges, the fighting ones were tough and the Predators were easy, but on this the fighting ones are easy and the Predators are just assholes. Really, really bad. But that's the cruise liner that we need to get to. The next part of this level is pretty simple. It involves doing one stealth section and then jumping onto a boat. And when you're on the boat, that's when the challenge will surface its head once again, because that bit's quite difficult. But for the most, the next part is very simple. Really simple. So you slide down here with the use of your gun, which I'm not too sure how that works, but I suppose it's a lot better than rope burns on your hands. And then this dude decides to kick your ass just randomly. I don't know why he doesn't shoot you, because if he'd have shot you in the face just then, the game would have ended and the bad guys would win. But they never do that, do they? It's like when you're on the plane that you're going to see in a couple of levels. You're fighting this heavy on a plane, and what does he do when he's got you up against the wall stunned? He doesn't pull his knife out and stab you in the top of the head. He doesn't shoot you through the eye. He opens the fucking cargo door. And it's like, you might as well just seal your own grave. Come on, bro, you're not going to win like that. Just look at the James Bond films. The longer the villain talks, the easier it is for James Bond to get out of his restraints and kick his ass. It's just the rules. You can't disobey the rules. That's what they're there for. But once you kill those first two guys, you'll have to do another bit of light platforming, and you get to admire the lovely wet hair of Nathan Drake, which looks fantastic, man. Some of the tech that Naughty Dog has is, whatever game they make next is going to look amazing. And I just hope it's not a crazy fucking animal-related platformer. That's my only wish, because I kind of lost my urge to play platformers after maybe Banjo-Kazooie, something like that maybe. And don't get me wrong, there's probably some really good fascinating platformers out there, but it seems like it's a genre that's been left in the dust in the wake of games doing everything. And this guy's pretty simple. He's at the end of the corridor, so just utilise that and just headshot him to shit. This video is coming to an end, and we will be moving out into the next level soon, so as per usual, people, it's always a pleasure making the videos. I'm glad for everybody that leaves a like, and, you know, just keep doing what you're doing. You keep the ball moving, and you take care now.